Sarah, played by Katie Hill, has been stuck in the middle lately on Emmerdale as she has been trying to be supportive to Chloe Harris, Jessica Elland, over her stalking ordeal, whilst also trying to decide whether she is loyal to the guilty party, Noah Dingle, Jack Downham. As the troublemaker's sentencing day arrives in next week's episodes of the ITV soap, it seems his family are more focused on him than realizing they are pushing Sarah out of the picture. It seems she will have had enough of the ignorance and she will contemplate her future in the village. The drama continues for this side of the Dingle family as Mackenzie Boyd, Lawrence Robb, asks lawyer Ethan Anderson, Emil John, what Noah's chances are going to be like in court. As the two men talk about the legal details in the Woolpack, Carrie Wyatt, Lauren Norton, overhears the conversation and it's not long before she's having her say on the matter. Having become like a mother figure to Chloe, she tries to speak on behalf of the youngster, which leads her to have an argument with Charity Dingle, Emma Atkins. Defending her son, Charity ends up throwing Carrie out of the pub, and when she sees her son standing outside, she is pleasantly surprised. It's not long before the mood changes as she is hurt when he blames her for him possibly facing some time in prison for stalking Chloe. Having had enough of the youngster ripping into his mother, Mackenzie steps in and defends his girlfriend, who quickly repays the favor. Noah is shocked to realize his mother is getting stronger against his constant rebuttals and he is forced to walk away from the situation. As the mother and son seek support from anyone other than each other, Sarah is feeling more neglected by her family than ever. With Charity's mind solely focused on what will happen to her son, she completely forgets it's her granddaughter's birthday. Instead of addressing the matter with her family, she wallows in her heartache of everything always being overshadowed by Noah. Meanwhile, with Sarah having to deal with everything on her own, Noah ends up leaving the village for court on his own. Charity is devastated to witness this as all she wants to do is tell her son everything will be okay and she is there for him. When she turns up in court, she immediately regrets her decision as she sees Noah's reaction to her being there. With Mackenzie by her side for support, however, she decides to stay and listens to the judge's sentencing for Noah. Back in the village, Chloe discovers it is Sarah's birthday and she is ready to get the party started to distract her friend from her family's problems. Once again, Charity still doesn't acknowledge it is her granddaughter's birthday as she breaks down in tears over everything that has happened to her family. With the mother of four feeling sorry for herself and wallowing in her misfortune, she has no idea what Sarah is planning. Fed up of Charity's pity party and realizing her grandmother is too distracted, Sarah packs up her things and prepares to leave the village. It is Faith Dingle, Sally Dexter, who catches her out and discovers her great-granddaughter is trying to hide her suitcase. The matriarch of the Dingle family soon messages Charity to tell her what's happening and she comes rushing to Sarah's aid. How well do you know your British soaps? How many times has Ian Beale been married in EastEnders? What is the name of Bianca Jackson and Ricky Butcher's son on EastEnders? On EastEnders in 2002, who accidentally ran Jamie Mitchell over in his car which caused his death? How many times has Corey's Steve MacDonald been married? What happened to Emily Bishop in Coronation Street? Who murdered Maxine Peacock in Coronation Street in 2003? Which incident in 1993 killed off 4 characters in Emmerdale? When did the show stop being known as Emmerdale Farm? On what day did Hollyoaks air its first episode? What was the name of the much-loved Coronation Street pet dog who was put down in April 2020 after 14 years? 1996 saw the arrival of one of Hollyoaks' all-time bad boys and rival of Kurt Benson, but who is he? Who is the longest-serving character on Coronation Street? Who shot Phil in EastEnders? How many fires have there been at Corey's Rover's return? Get out of my pub, you're no soaps fan. You're either too young to remember the big lines or have better things to do on weekday evenings. Casual viewer, you watch them sometimes so you kinda know what's been going on. Die-hard fan, you love watching the soaps so much your entire week is planned around when they air. Charity will do her best to try and get Sarah to stay put. The youngster knows not to listen to her grandmother when she makes promises. Knowing there is nothing left for her in the village, Sarah could explain she is going to live with her mother in Scotland for good. This would break Charity's heart, as she could be on the cusp of losing a relationship with another one of her family members. With nothing left to stop her granddaughter from going, the soap stalwart might have to accept she's made a huge error of judgment. Will there be anyone left to stand by Charity's side as she continues to burn bridges with her loved ones? This isn't the first time Sarah has been neglected by her grandmother, as the actress who plays her, Katie, spoke last year about her character's relationship with Charity. Katie explained, "It was definitely a tough time for Sarah, with Charity going off the rails and her abandoning Sarah. Sarah definitely felt very lonely and very much like she was on her own," the actress added in an interview with Metro.co.uk. Is this the time she is pushed too far and decides she can no longer have a relationship with Charity?